What's up, boys and girls? It's me, Nate from Everyday Game Society with Hunter all right, just Hunter. I'm sorry. Go ahead and say it for the boys and girls.
Hakuna Matata, potato, patata. Hunter Yurkovsky.
All right. So Hunter, I see that you actually made a video game. So what? It's for the original NES.
Actually, no, it's for PC.
PC. Then why do you have a NES controller?
I actually have an adapter that's hooked up to it.
Very confusing. But what's the game?
Well, the reason why I did that is because, let's face it, if you look at a controller like an Xbox 360, you're like, how many buttons do I need? And then you simplify it down to just 2 buttons. That's all they need.
So what's your game about, and where? I heard you got a Kickstarter campaign going up?
That's going to be going up at the end of the convention. That's going to be going up on Monday.
Now, what's the name of the Kickstarter campaign, and what is your game about?
The game and the Kickstarter is called FalseSTOP. Anyway, the game is, in short, it takes place in a parallel world to ours, or instead of humans, there's just animals.
So, like, animals are living everyday life just like humans would?
Yep. Parallel world to our 1990s. But here's the catch. The main character is a Baldiel named Lawrence Luxor, who's trying to find his place in a world where he's not supposed to exist. And in general, he's trying to prove that he does deserve to exist. Otherwise, the other part of the story is that, at least in this particular version I have, and where you start off in this inn with no idea where you're at and what happened, other than the fact that your best friend just pulled you from an execution. And now you're both escaped convicts trying to go ahead and clear your names.
That's insane. So what made you want to go into video game creating?
Actually, I never went to college for video games.
No, I mean, what got you into your thought process in trying to create your own video game without any knowledge of it in the past?
I got completely bored one day, about 10 years ago when I first started this, actually. I got really bored. I really, really wanted to go ahead and make my own video game demo. My only problem is, at the timing when I was going ahead and doing it, I could not find the right way of doing it, so I kept searching Google left and right, finding other ways to do it. And I was trying to find ways that involved minimal amount of coding or minimal amount of knowledge in coding. And the only thing I had at the timing was a simple sprite sheet of all my main character, able to walk in 4 different directions. The only thing I did not expect was when I finally did find the software, I had an old teacher that ended up stopping by and said, "Hey, I heard about this. You were interested in going ahead and having this?" He gave me a Japanese copy of a game called RPG Maker 2003. And I actually pushed the game's limit so far that I actually broke it.
Awesome.
So arguably, I guess you could say it's almost one of the best RPG Maker games of all time.
So is this the only project you're going to be working on, or you plan on continuing your video game experience in the future?
Well, here's the thing I have in mind is that originally my first intention was to release a graphic novel and then the video game, but unfortunately, the way I've been trying to do it, and I've tried every single way possible, nobody's interested in graphic novels anymore, which almost seems kind of sad. I'm not saying that's 100% true, but maybe in my case, it seems like nobody's interested in the graphic novel. They'd be more interested in the video game, so I figured I looked at other indie developers like Scott Cawthorn and Toby Fox of, well, if you need to censor it or reject it, Toby Fox of Undertale, and they did stuff like that, and I was thinking, you know what, I'm going to give this another try. And I just started it again about 2 months ago, and I've been going ever since with it, and so far it's been pretty good.
Awesome. So your Kickstarter campaign is going off at the end of this convention. What is you're going through Kickstarter or GoFundMe?
Kickstarter.
Awesome. So go ahead and check out Hunter's Kickstarter campaign. We'll have the links down below. If you'd like to contact him, you can probably contact him through there and become a donor, boys and girls. Starving indie artists and video game artists as well need your help. And I always check you out in the next video. See ya.
All right. Stay classy.